pursuant to Clause 2M of House Rule 11, Clause 2K6 of House Rule 11, I move that this committee issue subpoenas to compel the testimonies of Secretary Marco Rubio, of Mr. Steve Witkoff, and Mr. Jared Kushner at a public House Foreign Affairs Committee hearing before the end of April 2026, so we, members of Congress, and the American people can hear from them directly on the most pressing international security matter facing Americans today: President Trump's war of choice in Iran.
Well, I would encourage you, if you want to know more about what's taking place with the activities in Iran or anywhere else, feel free to attend any one of our fly-in day classified briefings, which you basically don't attend at all. And we had a classified briefing just last week with INR. You showed up 45 minutes late to that. Had you been on time, you might know a little bit more. I'd also encourage you that when we have the classified briefings with Secretary Rubio, Secretary Hegseth, General Kane, Director of the CIA, John Radcliffe, which we've had numerous ones with, you might want to take a few notes because clearly you're forgetting every single thing that they've told you, which has been every detail that you want to know about this conflict. So that would be my advice for you.
Have not been numerous. There's been 3.
That's numerous.
One with the
maybe I
gang
need to
of
get you a
8.
dictionary. I can use my phone and
I
tell
was
you
not
the
at the gang of
definition.
8. One meeting with the gang
you're,
of 8.
You're in the gang of 16.
One meeting with the gang of 16. And
Semantics
one with the
matter.
full committee.
Numbers
and we
matter.
did not get answers there.
Yeah, you're getting answers every time. Very important information.
Do your job and lead this committee and let the American people and have some transparency.
Just so you know, standing every week that we fly in here.
You need some transparency for the American people. We need to have public hearings.
Goes on every week. I can let you know when it happens in advance. You can put it on your calendar and you'll know, hey, the day we
You have
fly
not had
in,
any public hearings.
Classified
Why not?
briefing.
What are you
Classified
hiding?
briefing right there.
What do you don't want the American people to know?
You have a hearing going on right now. You had
What do you want the
several last
American
week.
people? I'm going to, I've not had. The 3 people that have been doing all of the information, all of the negotiating, is Mr. Kushner, Mr. Witkoff, and we need the Secretary of State. And those are the individuals that need to be here.
You'll see Secretary
and
of
those
State in
individuals
May.
should be subpoenaed here, and that's why I'm asking to have a subpoena to have them in this room so that the American people can see them and hear them, and they can get questions asked by Democrats and Republicans. That's who we are. That's the responsibility
Like at our
that the Constitution
classified
gives us.
briefings that you must have forgot about.
That's the American people need to have public hearings. You know, Colin Powell and every other administration has had their people, top people here to testify in the public to justify particularly a war.
You should be
It is
thankful.
our job.
You should be thankful. We have Undersecretary Donato. I don't know if you remember Bonnie Jenkins, who was under the Biden administration, but probably one of the dumbest witnesses we've ever had in Congress.
I know that you want to protect the president. And the way you want to protect him is by not calling his people president. You just want to give him a check, just like the Dumas does for Vladimir Putin. No responsibility, no oversight, no public oversight. It's time for that to stop.
I'd encourage you, attend the hearings and the briefings that we have. You'd learn quite a bit, and even consider showing up on time. You'll learn a lot.
Stop covering up for the administration, and do your job as the chairman of this committee for oversight of the executive branch of government, and don't be a rubber stamp.
You have somebody here before you. I'd encourage you, ask some questions there.
I will ask him some questions.
I'll look forward to hearing it, and I'm sure we all will.
Yeah.
Very good. And again, I'll make sure to update you on when our classified briefings are every time that we fly in.
I want some public hearings so that for
just so you know when they
I
are.
want transparency.
Hopefully
for
we
the
don't see any
American
more
people.
excuses of why you don't show up to classified briefings.
Do you believe in transparency?
They're pretty important.
Do the American
There's a lot
people
of great
deserve
information
transparency,
at
Mr.
classified
Chairman?
briefings.
Does the American people deserve transparency?
They deserve to know that anybody involved in their national security apparatus is actually paying attention to the issues instead of, sitting in their office, fundraising and things like that. Whatever you're doing, instead of showing up to classified briefings.
You're asking the president's going to be asking the American people, do they deserve transparency to know how their taxpayer dollars
Sounds like
are being
you're
paid?
coming up with numbers that they haven't asked for, but you can keep speculating.
The president has
on
said
that,
he wants
so.
$200 billion. Are you paying attention to what he's saying?
There's no request that's come in.
Or are you just rubber stamping what he's
You
saying?
haven't seen a request come in, right? You're just
I've
speculating.
heard the president. I heard the president say certain things in his bone.
But
I
again,
want him in here.
And I would encourage you again, show up to our classified briefings so that you can
Have
be a
public,
well-informed
transparent
individual
hearings for the
that's a
people.
part of the national security apparatus. That
Do
would
you
be
respect the
a
American people?
basic function. You should show up
Do you respect
to
the American
classified-
people?
Beyond anything.
Do you respect the American?
We,
do you
the
believe
people
the
of the
American
United
people
States
deserve
of America,
transparency?
deserve every bit of
Do
transparency.
believe that the American
Absolutely.
people deserve transparency?
But they also know that loose links
Do
sink
you
ships.
believe the American
The two
people
things that sink
join
ships most,
transparency?
United States Navy, number one, we sink a
Do
lot
you
of Iranian
believe-
ships, but loose lips, and that's why you don't get all
What
the
I believe is that the American people deserve transparency. The American people deserve to know what their government is doing. The American people needs to know why the president
I'm
has
being
taken
very
us into a war
transparent and
chest.
letting them know you don't show up to classified
I'm being
briefings,
transparent,
which is a
and
big
they can
problem.
see that you're
So,
trying to hide the truth from the American people.
I'm not trying to hide it from
Then let's
them
do
that,
public
that you
hearings.
don't show up to classified
Then let's
briefings.
do public hearings.
It's just something that I think everybody
Let's do
should
public
know.
hearings.
It's very important that they know you're not showing up for your
Oftentimes, I
job.
can tell you, some of those hearings that you're having, I've already know about it in the press.
Yeah, well,
And you hear nothing more than that. Let the American people have transparency.
you ready to talk
I
to our
believe in it.
witness? You ready?
I'm ready as soon as you stop. You're the one that started the conversation. I just asked for a subpoena of those 3 individuals.
Okay, let's do it. Anything
Let's
else
do
to
it.
point at? You good?
Yep.
Very good.